What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Tier List Tuesdays series, where I rank tier lists and give my opinions in 8 minutes or less for your convenience and mine. Today I thought it would be kind of fun to do something a little bit different, still food-ish related. Plants vs. Zombies. This is a game that I hold near and dear to my childhood heart. Let's begin. Alright, so we're gonna get the standards out of the way. Sunflower, you absolutely need. So we're gonna put that in the necessary. That being said, standard ones that I like to keep in my inventory at all times are the pea shooter, where is it? Potato mine, and the cactus. These are cheap and they're extremely useful in the long run. Now, getting that out of the way, double sunflower is absolutely necessary when you progress further into other levels. The blowover is a bit of an afterthought. It's useful only in foggy levels. Other than that, I don't really use it. Cattail, I use it pretty much in every pool level, you know, and the pool levels are the ones that I play the most. Cabbage pult, forgot it existed, so it's going in nope. The corn cob cannon, absolutely not. It recharges really slow. I don't even remember when I ever used it. Coffee bean, absolutely necessary because some of the mushrooms are perfect for using in the daytime, and in order for them to work, you need a coffee bean. Same goes for the flower pot. This is used on roof levels, which, again, can't really beat the levels unless you have flower pots on hand. Cherry bomb, it's a bit of an afterthought. It does a lot of damage, but it takes forever to kind of reload before you can spend suns on it again. The chomper is a waste of time. The doom shroom is decent. I use it a lot more than the cherry bomb, but it does need a coffee bean, so that adds on to the cost, as well as it leaves a crater so you can't replant the area. Explosive walnut, I forgot that even existed, so we're going to put that in the nope. The fat mushroom, that's what I'm going to call it. I don't even remember the name it was called by. It's pretty decent, especially for nighttime levels. It does a good amount of damage compared to these eensy weensy tiny shrooms, but these ones are extremely necessary in night levels because you can just spam them away because they don't cost anything. Same goes for these little guys, the swimmy swim ones. The garlic sucks because it doesn't do anything to the zombie but pushes them away. The gunner is necessary when you're doing higher level things, I guess you could say. It's an upgrade. It's a little expensive, but I just remember completely spamming them every time I got suns. Especially goes well with double sunflowers. The walnut, it's a bit of an afterthought. It's useful, but I didn't prioritize it really. These thingies, I never really use them. I forgot what they're called. I'm just gonna call them multi-spores because they shot spores in all directions. Sort of useful. Speaking of the nope, the magnets aren't useful at all. Same with the marigold, unless you want to collect like out of game coins. Grave digger, kind of spooky. Also, not the most useful. I use them every now and again, I would remember, so we're gonna put in the afterthought. Hypno shroom is decent. I've got a lot of mushrooms in the decent, but turning zombies against you by essentially possessing them with psychedelics, absolutely alright. The frozen shroom, it's a bit of an afterthought, although it is kind of like a last resort when you regen suns. The mime, I think it looks like a mime. I think it's called like the imitator or something. It like clones. I never used that. Chili pepper. I'd say it's more decent just because I wouldn't use it that often, although it does do great amount of damage. Corn catapult. Oop. It is not really that useful, and for the price you have to pay for it, it sucks. Lily pad, necessary because of water. Watermelons, necessary because they do splash damage and they do they do a lot of damage as well. Planterns, and they're decent on the levels that they're required. Pumpkins, afterthought. Repeaters are standard inventory items that you should have. These things, I just remember they sucked. Back up in the standard section, I'm not going to put it in standard because I don't use it every time, but those things are useful. These little spiky things, I kind of remember them, but I never really used them. They're kind of an afterthought, but these spiky things I would put in my standard inventory for later levels. This guy was a bit more useful than the mushroom one, so we're going to put it a level up. Gourds, absolutely necessary. They insta-kill one-shot zombies within its range. It kills more than one zombie as well. I don't know what this thing is, so we're going to put that in the nope. Starfruit, decent. Wouldn't use it in every level, but it definitely does a lot of damage. Sunflower mushroom is a waste of time. Absolutely not. Tall nuts, they're decent. They use good protection. These things, seaweed, kelp, whatever, they're also pretty decent. They instant kill pool zombies. These guys I would not use very often. They were kind of an afterthought for me. I never really enjoyed using them that often. But these guys were always in my standard because putting fire to those peas were a hell of amount of damage. The umbrella thingy, they were pretty decent. I remember I liked using them every now and then. Walnut, second walnut. Oh, these are the small walnuts. Yeah, they sucked. And watermelon, ice catapult was perfect. They did a lot of damage. They did splash damage, and they slowed down the zombies. And that is the tier list for today. I have 45 seconds left, but we're gonna call it a day for that one. I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was a little bit of a different theme. I might stick with the food for a little bit longer, or I might go with something a little more different. Who knows? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you guys in the next one. I am out. Peace.